Hey guys, Roberto here, and today I'm going to review the Power Rangers Dino Charge Ptera Charge Megazord. I found this guy at Toys R Us for $34.99, and he is the Gold Ranger Zord. Now, he's really cool. He has two modes, and he comes with one charger, so let's take a look at him. Now, this guy is very different from his Japanese version, because the Japanese version never came with these weapons. It comes with some type of blasters that connects to the top, and it flips out and stuff. So that's really interesting, and it has a different color. The Japanese version was more like this color right here, and this one is just more lighter gold. So yeah. Anyways, let's take a look at the box. It says Power Rangers Dino Charge up here. The two modes. It shows the Megazord mode and the Zord mode, which can fly. The Red Ranger, Ptera Charge Megazord, Ptera Charge, and it comes with a Dino Charger, which is the 6 Rangers. The Gold Ranger's Dino Charger, and it's translucent, just like the one that came with the Megazord, the Dino Charge Megazord. Now on the side is a really cool picture of the Ptera Charge Megazord. See right there. On the other side, just the 4 ways to play and the Dino Charger app, if you want to try that, to scan the Dino Charger. Now, it says right here, morph to 2 modes. And the first mode is the flight mode and then the Megazord mode. And then it says insert charger for battle mode. So if you insert a charger, these flip out. So that's really cool. And then here's another cool picture of the Dino Charge, Ptera Charge Megazord. And then here's a Ptera Charge Megazord and the other Zords in the line. The Packy Zord, the Ammonite Zord, the Dino Charge, I forgot what these are called. The Dino Charge bikes or something like that. These guys, which I don't like to buy because they're kind of lame, I guess. And then the Dino Charge Megazord itself, which you can connect to the Ptera Charge Megazord. And collect them all, which is the other Dino Chargers in the wave. And as you see right here, it shows color variants of the chargers, so that's really cool. And yeah, so that's the box. Now let's open this guy up. Alright guys, so here's the Ptera Charge Megazord, but first we're going to take a look at the Dino Charger it comes with. So here it is. Now let me show you the slides that it has. So yeah, it's really cool, and it is a translucent charger. So this is not the actual charger from the TV show. And here's the scanning barcode thing. Alright, so yeah, it's really cool. Now, you can get the normal version with the power pack, the Dino Charger power pack. So yeah, this isn't the actual version if you want it. If you want the actual version, you need to get the one from the power pack. So let's see what sound it makes in the Dino Charger muffler. Alright, so that is the Gold Dino Charger, and let's put it back here. Now, one little note before we start the review of this thing. This has no purpose at all. This was literally just made so you can, like, when it was in the box, the head was off. And it was just to protect the hole that was there. If you take off the head, it was literally just that, to protect the hole that was there. I guess they didn't want to show the hole or anything. But yeah, there's no purpose in this at all, so let's just take that out of the way. Now here is the Ptera Charge Megazord. It's a little flimsy, but it's connected right, so it's okay. It's not gonna break or anything. Now it's really cool. The original sorry, it's about to fall. The original Japanese version had sounds, and I really wanted it to have sounds, but Power Ranger Megazords haven't had sounds in years, so don't expect that. Now the original version had this mode where, like, you can turn this down and close this down right here to make it look like the evil version. In the evil version, the Ptera Charge Megazord, these things are closed, the eyes were closed. Because evil can't see anything because it's clouded by darkness. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that was really cool. Now I really wanted that to have it too, but it doesn't have it. It's okay. It's not bothering me a lot, but I do kind of wish that it did have it. So yeah. Now you're probably wondering, what does the Dino Charger do with this? Now I'm going to show you guys what it does. Now, the original Japanese version didn't have this in the back that you see right here. Like the missiles right here, these things. Now, the original Japanese version didn't have these. When you insert the charger in the Japanese version, it made sounds. This one doesn't have the sound, so instead Bandai America switched it to these things, and it flips out. So, let me show you guys that. Now, you open this up here. you put the Dino Charger inside. Let me do this. Now you close the mouth and you insert it more, and that's the battle mode, I guess. It's kind of cool. It's not really. I'm probably gonna take it off when I put it in my display for the Dino Charge toys, but it's not really interesting. But it's sort of cool as a replacement for the sounds that it doesn't have. So yeah, let's take that off now. I'm gonna take the head off because it's easy taking out the Dino Charger. And let's get on with the review and take a look at this Megazord. Now here it is up close. It looks really cool. The paint is a little lighter. As I said earlier, it's not really gold, but it's light gold. So yeah. Now you can turn these things down here. The articulation is kind of limited, as always with all the Megazords. The legs, you can go like this. You can't raise it up. You can raise the arms up and take these out, which is like the, I guess the swords that it has, or the wings. And you can't close this, and this is part of the, when you want to transform it to the Zord mode, but I'll show you guys that later. So let's take a look at the back too. Now the back is all black, just like the little 5-inch figure version. The back is black. I think the show it was black too. I don't really know because the show doesn't show us the back of the Ptera Charge Megazord, but it probably is. So if you guys saw my review of the Ptera Charge Megazord, the 5-inch version, that was probably show accurate. So yeah. So that is the Ptera Charge Megazord. It looks really cool. Now let's transform it to its Zord mode. Alright, so to transform it to the Zord mode, first thing you gotta do is take this off because this wasn't in the show, so it has no purpose. You close these. You go like this. Take off the legs. Now you're going to have the tail facing the back and the legs. Now you get these and you spread out the wings. And the Zord Builder, or the holes right here, and you connect those right here. Now you're supposed to have these connect with this part here to make sure that they're connected right. And the final thing you want to do is raise these so you can cover the face. And there you have the Ptera Charge Megazord in flight mode. Now this is the Zord mode where the Gold Ranger summons when it flies out and stuff. And yeah, looks really cool. Fly it around and stuff. Now, it's a really easy way to transform this from Megazord mode to Zord mode, or Zord mode to Megazord mode. I usually have trouble the first time I get it because it's new and obviously I don't know how to transform it. But just look at the instructions, it's going to be really easy. But mostly, most of the Power Rangers Dino Charge Megazords are really easy to transform into their Zord mode. Now here's a closer look at the Ptera Charge Zord. Now Ptera Charge can combine with the Dino Charge Megazord, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's a really easy transformation. Now the first thing you want to do is, with the Dino Charge Megazord, is you want to pop out the helmet and the back. And now you get the back. And here we have it, right? So you're going to pop these things right here, and you're going to connect them right here with the back of the Ptera Charge Megazord, which is the leg part. Then you're going to get the Dino Charge Megazord's helmet and connect it to this port. And there. Now, to have the Dino Charge Megazord in its battle mode when it has a Ptera Charge in the back, you have to take out the Stegosaurus sword or whatever. And I'll go like this. Now, here's the back. Now, you see these ports right here. These Zord Builder ports, the male ones right here. You connect it to the female Zord Builder ports in the back. So, now there's 4 of them and there's 4 of these here, so. You're going to pop out the Ptera Charge's head and you're going to connect it on top of the Dino Charge Megazord's head to make it the helmet. And there you have the Dino Charge Megazord Ptera Tristegal formation, if I'm correct. Now, the reason why we get the back of the Dino Charge Megazord and connect it back to the back of the Ptera is to hold the back, the Ptera basically, because if you take this out, the holding is going to go down. So yeah. Now, I really like this mode. It's really cool. I'm a huge fan of when the 6 Rangers Zord connects with the main 5 Zord. Last year in Super Mega Force, when we had the Q-Rex Drill Megazord with the Legendary Megazord, that wasn't really that interesting because just getting the Q-Rex Drill Megazord's arms and connecting it to the Legendary Megazord, and it was a new formation apparently. But this one is really cool because you get a lot of the Ptera Charge and you connect it with the Dino Charge Megazord. So yeah, looks really awesome. Now, the final swords that I can combine with are the Parasaurolophus and the Velociraptor Zords, which is the green and black rangers. Now, all you have to do is disconnect the arms of the Ptera Charge, or these ones only, and you're gonna have the usual ports. There. And now we get these two and connect them to the Ptera Charge. And here you have it, the Ptera Charge Megazord Velociraptor Pararaptor formation. And now you finally have all 6 Rangers assembled, I guess, in their Megazord modes. So yeah, the Ptera Charge Megazord is basically just a Dino Charge Megazord, but a sleeker version and a different dinosaur, obviously. And it's really cool. It can't transform with any of the Zords in this line, in the Zord Builder line anyways. But yeah, any Zord in the Zord Builder line can combine with any other Zords. So yeah, here you have it. Now, you can this. Now don't do this because the weight of these two will drag it down. So it's better to just do one at a time. The original Japanese version, you can do these both and it wouldn't do anything. But these were smaller in the Japanese version compared to this guy, which was big as hell. But yeah, you can. And I like this one better. I like these two connected to this one better because in the Dino Charge Megazord, the legs here don't let it go all the way. And you have to disconnect it and connect it back. I don't know if that's anybody else's problem. Maybe it's mine and I connect it wrong. But that's what it is for me. Now you can unleash the battle modes of both swords that it's carrying. So yeah. And yeah, so that was the Ptera Charge Megazord Pararaptor formation. So my final thoughts on this toy is that it's a really cool Megazord. I definitely love Terra Gordon. He's one of my favorite Megazords in Kyurager. When I first saw him in the Japanese version, I was really excited to get him. So when I first saw him in Toys R Us the other day, I was like, oh my god, I need to get this guy. And I had to wait like a few weeks later because I didn't have money at the time. But when I finally got him, he's really cool. Definitely love how he can connect to all the Zords in the line. So yeah, and he's definitely worth the money that you're paying for. So that was my review of the Ptera Charge Megazord from Power Rangers Dino Charge. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Roberto from Ranger Mania, signing out.